Hello, everybody. Welcome to Open dApp Framework proposal overview video. 2 months ago, we had a great discussion and we took some notes on Miro board. So if I zoom into our session, products, platforms, and culture session, we went over some good discussions. For example, strategy to choose a platform and products, how do communities collaborate, and what products and platforms have shaped your processes the most. You can see our video on YouTube. It's uploaded there. And right now, I'm now creating an overview to give you the lessons learned and from this, and how can you do more of these discussions. So the first thing we discussed about was strategies for choosing platforms and products. And the key elements we took out there is that you start from assessing a team's capacity and skills, and then assess a little familiarity of the tools and methods, assess the project plan and the roadmap, and then you try to minimize the management overhead of. And all of these strategies have some guiding questions. For example, what projects or tasks are team members currently involved in? Or what skills do team members want to leverage in project? What products and platforms have members used? What are the key milestones and timelines for project roadmap? How will the team collect and share data? And there are many more of these questions. So in the description below, you will find Open dApp Framework learning material. And there we have more of these questions we discussed and we discussed in the session itself. And then we moved into how can products and platforms shape your processes. And the key elements we discussed in this meeting was leveraging the best practices for product development. Some platforms represent best practices for product development and are widely used by other teams. So using them may change or reform your practices. And then time and resources overhead in platform integration. Some platforms need a lot more development capabilities and time to integrate new features and products, which will cause unplanned overhead. And final key insight was resource usage and enhanced productivity, because some products or platforms features raise up the usefulness of all your resources. For example, AI tools may change your previous routines and research processes and greatly reduce the time needed to come up with strategy or solution. And from there, we went into question of what are the differences between products and platforms. The key insight will be, in general, we found that products are something you use out of the box, so which may only do one or two tasks, while platforms offer a more comprehensive and adaptable solution, but need to be configured to your needs. Sometimes people don't have time to do this configuring, so they go for a ready-made product. But if they have prior info on what the effects that product can have, they will be ready for it and will still, to some extent, be able to shape how they use it to fit their culture. And then we went into some examples, like products are easier to adopt, platforms take time to learn, products usually cheaper, platforms seems to have higher upfront cost. Products can be used for AI, platforms can be used with AI, and so on. More comprehensive report again on the learning material, or you can find it from Miro board. And then we discussed about community collaboration. So each individual has a unique approach with Cardano improvement proposals, metadata, standards, platforms, and products. We have several tools to come together and connect our ideas. We are seeing changes and breaking the mold of existing Web2 solutions that are proprietary and closed source. All communities eventually need the same things: project management, treasury management, knowledge management, and governance. Although the implementation of each of these elements is unique for each community, as is the ways all these solutions are integrated with each other. The emphasis of Cardano improvement proposals in Cardano early community provided a way to build what is planned, which then unlocked new capabilities. With new capabilities, for example, NFTs, the Cardano community has integrated new types of communities. The increase of ADA tokens has also attracted a wider range of people. In the bear market, many social dynamics change. We seem to return to the development stage and push Cardano improvement proposal discussions back to the top again. The Dreamer and the community building communities have been neglected to the push for the development teams, and there are not many links between these sets of groups. From the discussion, I noticed a growth for the community, and I described it as follows. It starts with standardization and planning, and then we move into connecting ideas and tools, using platforms and products to connect community members and their ideas. Then it turns into community expansion, where growth of a Cardano community in size and diversity is more noticeable, which then again strengthens the community builders by recognizing the importance of community builders alongside development teams, identifying potential neglect of community builders during development focus phase, and creating stronger links and collaboration between these different groups of community builders. And from there, we can more easily step into integrations and solutions, where we explore the integration of various community solutions, including project management, treasury management, and governance. And from there, we get into decentralization and empowerment, promoting decentralization within the community structure and empowering community members to take ownership and responsibility. And from here, I will see continuous improvement adoption. And then there was 3 main questions we were playing with: the question of power, tools, and cohesion. So around power, communities with more resources and more power have their ways of working, and these might influence how other communities want to collaborate with each other. Barriers to engagement exist and might determine how far communities are recognized and how far they are able to take part. Those who have particular kinds of skills can also dictate the engagement requirements and stifle community growth. Around tools, sometimes tools divide communities between those who can use the tool and those who are seeing it for the first time and have never been given any guidance or tips on using it. There's also a chance the tools will change the culture and destabilize engagement in communities. And around cohesion, finding ways to engage and express values takes time. And for many people, consistent time and learning requires financial resources. It is often not easy to know where the groups are, who share your values, and use the engagement methods you want to learn and practice. It can be hard to adopt the principles you believe in, because there are a lot of people who want to win, stay ahead, and in control. There has to be a lot of ways to lose power in open source ethos communities. There is also often a need to embrace chaos rather than fearing it. And like all conversations, we lead out with good questions, for particularly in building community standards. How to be included, how to do things, how are people recognized, where do you go to collaborate, how to share community values. Thanks for watching. See you out there.